Why this story matters in a world often dominated by negative headlines, stories like this remind us that meaningful progress is happening every day. Quick summary: this story highlights recent developments related to protest, showing how constructive action can lead to meaningful results. Gilah Mashaal, the owner of Minnesota yarn shop Needle Skein, has had a busy few weeks. It's been insane, she told Good. It really has. Needle Skein launched a call to action for the craft community amidst aggressive United States immigration and customs enforcement raids across Minnesota in mid-January. Would you like to read more good news about protest melt knit Minnesota hats? And here's. Their intention was to encourage knitters and crocheters to create a red winter hat with a tassel on the end called the Melt the ICE hat, inspired by a Norwegian design made in opposition to Nazi Germany in the 1940s. Needle Skein made knitting and crochet patterns available online for anyone who wanted to make the hat at just $5 a pop. The red hats have become a symbol of ICE resistance. Photo courtesy of Gilah Mashaal. In the past few weeks, they have now raised over $588,000 by selling the patterns online, Mashaal said, with $250,000 already distributed to 2 local organizations. For the first round of donations, $120,000 went to Step Which Is This in Louis Park Emergency Program, Mashaal said, and the other $120,000 went to the Immigrant Aid Emergency Fund. Mashaal said she will now be coordinating with her team to figure out where the next round of donations should go. Now we have to say, hey, should we donate to the same place, or where should we donate? Who needs the money? She said. The project got started on January 15, about a week after Renee Good was killed in Minneapolis. But after a second ICE shooting, which killed Alex Pretty, Mashaal said that's when she saw an uptick in interest. It was gaining a lot of momentum, she said. And then after the murder of Alex Pretty, it really exploded. Stitchers and yarn shops alike have reported that red yarn is flying off the shelves. But for those who aren't quite craft savvy, Mashaal said, Needle Skein has just announced a way for people to get their own red hats if they can't make their own. Mashaal's daughter created a form for those who might be interested in contributing a red hat and for those who are looking to acquire one. You can put your name down if you're willing to donate hats, and you can put your name on a list to possibly get to buy a pre-made hat, Mashaal said.
And it's $100 a donation.
The people knitting the hats donate their materials and time, and the people who are going to buy a hat, it's a donation to Minnesota organizations. Those who want to create hats for others can fill out a hat donation form, and those looking to buy one can express interest in a separate form, according to Mashaal. Interest in pre-made hats does not guarantee that one will be available to purchase, but Mashaal said her team has been hard at work trying to figure out how to get hats on as many heads as possible. A Tunisian crochet version of the Melt the ICE hat. Photo courtesy of Andrea Cretu for Needle Skein. It's going to be first come, first served, she explains. When we get a hat, we're just going to go down the list. I just think that's the most fair way to do it.
The demand is certainly there.
One of the greatest moments was that there was a woman who just walked into the store and very loudly proclaimed, "Is this the resistance headquarters?" Mashaal reflected, but the support isn't contained to Minnesota. We've just heard so many positive comments and emails and phone calls from people all over the world saying how much they've got Minnesota and the United States in their hearts, she said. And they are supporting us. You may also like Andrew Zimmern feeds Minnesota neighbors amid ICE occupation. Please do something today to help. Header image by Yelena via Pexel's article. Goodheadlines.org curates positive and solution-focused stories from trusted sources around the world.